What's goody, y'all? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. Listen, today's video is, it is time for you to reintroduce yourself, okay? But before we get into this video, if this is your first time seeing me and you new to the Winner Circle, whatever platform you're watching this on, do what you gotta do to join the Winner Circle. Like, follow, subscribe, do what you gotta do to be locked in at the Winner Circle. You're gonna get your life bossed up here, okay? If you've been rocking with me for a long time, you know I love y'all, we locked in, okay? But let's get right into it, okay, you guys? It is time for the chosen ones to reintroduce yourself, okay? And what I mean by that is, you no longer identify with the old you. Comment in the comment section if you no longer identify with the old you. You in your new, you in your new era. You remember how Lauren London, her character was called New and ATL? That's you. You new. You brand new everything. You got a brand new mindset, a brand new heart, a brand new outlook, brand new boundaries. You are no longer the same person. And because you are no longer the same person, you've got to reintroduce yourself. And what that means is you got to start reminding people of who you now are. You no longer live in your past. You no longer identify as the same person that you used to be back in the day. And what that could look like is, it could look like a multitude of things, okay? But I'll give you guys an example on something that I really made sure I started to reintroduce myself on these new levels that I'm reaching. Okay, so my ladies is gonna really relate to this one, okay? So the B word, okay? For the ladies, we get real comfortable. Hey, bitch, that's my, you know what I'm saying? And it becomes a natural norm. It becomes a part of our vocabulary. And it can mean a multitude of things. Bitch, like the way that you say it, it can mean a multitude of things. And it's not offensive. It becomes so much part of female vocabulary that it's degrading, honestly. So as I started to ascend and started to take better care of myself and start growing and start doing this and doing that, and start elevating, working on my personal growth and development, operating in my calling, identifying as a new woman, I said, you know what, it makes me cringe when if a woman calls me the B word. That is something that I had to change up and reintroduce myself and start telling people, hey, I don't call me that. I don't identify as the B word, you know, like don't call me that. And I did get a lot of pushback. You know, you have your friends, your homegirls, maybe some family members, maybe some siblings, that's your norm, that you guys get on the phone with each other and the first thing that come out your mouth is be this, be that. Because it's your norm, you might get some pushback. I did get some people, you know, saying, well, that's just how I talk. So, and for me, okay, if that's just how you talk, then we will no longer communicate then. Because if I'm telling you that I'm elevating and I no longer want to be called the B word and you can't meet me halfway, then you don't want to see me progress. You don't want to see me on my up and up. And then ultimately for you, you don't want to grow. I encourage all y'all ladies out there, stop calling each other the B word. If you're part of the Winner Circle, you do not identify as a bitch. Okay, that is not you. Get it out your vocabulary, and it might take some time. And if you got some resistance to this, that's okay. That's okay. But in due time, when you're ready, the teacher will appear. In due time, I'm manifesting this for all of you ladies. We are no longer identifying as the B word. It is derogatory. It is beneath you, and we walking in our queenship. Okay, we are no longer walking in things that degrade us. Okay, because if somebody can call you the same term, the same name, make the same gesture as somebody that they will be disrespecting, it don't make sense. Because somebody could call you the B word and you think they're being disrespectful and they could say, oh girl, I was just playing. It's too much gray area. Absolutely not. You cannot call me the same thing the same word that you could turn around and use to disrespect somebody. So imagine this. Imagine you walking into a restaurant and the restaurant is packed and you by yourself. You just there taking yourself to eat. And man or woman, okay? And the waiter says that we only have 2 seats left. There's 1 chair over here at this table A and there's 1 chair over here at this table B. You look at table A and they over there like, hey queen, da da da. They all look good. Everybody's smiling. They talking good. They look like they're uplifting each other. And all you hear is queen this, queen that, queen this, queen that. Or king this, king that, king this, king that. Or you look at table B and the waiter says, or we have 1 seat over here at table B. And all you hear is bitch this, bitch that, da 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 da. And I don't want to keep dropping it. Or all you hear is nigga this and nigga that, da da da. which table are you going to sit at? Which table are you going to sit at? Because as you step into this new era, your new elevation, your new self, your transformation, what you identify with and what you entertain says a lot about you. So do you want people to perceive you in your growth? Do you want people to perceive you as a queen? Do you want people to put you on that pedestal? And that's what we cultivate here at the Winner's Circle. Newness, growth, walking in our queendom, walking in our kingdom, and just putting ourselves on a pedestal. So which table you gonna sit at? Let me know in the comment section which table you gonna sit at. I'm gonna sit at table A with the queens, okay? Because I no longer wanna identify as this derogatory word, okay? So that's just one example, but chosen was, it is time for you to reintroduce yourself. Don't hesitate to correct people when they bringing up your past. You no longer live there. Ask them, why do you keep living in my past? Correct them. Reintroduce yourself. Okay? Correct people. Put them in their place when they're addressing you as something that you no longer want to go by. When they're remembering memories of you, of somebody that you did, or something that you might have been ashamed of, or something that you might have done when you was young and dumb. Correct them. Put them in their place, because you got to set those boundaries. If you're not setting boundaries on how you should be addressed, how you should be perceived, how you should be looked at, how people want to view you, then they're going to come up with their own scenarios. They're going to come up with their own conclusions. You have to put people in their place when it comes to your personal growth and development. When you are growing, people going to try to keep you back in your old life. People are going to try to keep you back stagnant. And we're not doing that. We're not tolerating. We're not going for it. And there's going to be some backlash. There's going to be some pullback. There is going to be some people who be like, oh, okay, I won't call you that no more. My bad. Like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? You no longer identify with that. You on the up and up. Like, there's going to be some people who genuinely support that and support your decision making as far as you elevating in the things that you don't want to go by, be remembered by. There's going to be some people who genuinely support you. But for those people who just keep on bringing up your past, keep on keeping you down in your, man, comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. Have you ever been showing somebody that you are growing, you are elevating? You might not even have to intentionally show them, but you are showing up in the newness of you, but they keep bringing your past up. They keep on talking about things that you used to do. And you're like, why you keep living in my past? Check people, y'all. Put them in their place, okay? Introduce yourself. Reintroduce yourself. This is the new you, and this is what they need to respect, okay? Because I'm telling you, people will try to keep you in your old life, in your old self, okay? And with that being said, y'all, stay away from people who are not leveling up. They don't have to be leveling up and growing at the same capacity as you, but if they're not growing, they're not leveling up, they staying stagnant year after year after year after year, that is dead weight. Cut it out your life. Stay away from people like that, okay? Because I got a problem with people who don't have any forward progression. Like, I almost take it personal, and I just don't want to be around that, because it's like, within 1 year, I done elevated and changed so much and shed so much skin and shed so much toxic behavior and outgrew this and outgrew that so many times just within 1 year. So you look back at somebody else and be like, how are you still stagnant year after year after year? That's a problem. So stay away from people who have no momentum in their life, no forward progression in their life, because those are going to be the ones who give you that backlash when you say you don't want to do this no more. You don't want to do that behavior no more. You don't want to call yourself this no more. You don't want to participate in that. You don't want to entertain these kind of women. You don't want to entertain these kind of dudes. The people who are stagnant are going to be the ones that give you the most pushback when you're trying to change your narrative about yourself, when you're trying to change the trajectory of where you're headed about in your life. They're going to be the ones with the most pushback. Why? Because they don't know how to identify with growth. They don't know how to identify with change. They don't know how to identify with newness. And they know that they're stagnant. So what they're going to do, they're going to try to keep you in your old life. Get rid of people like that, okay? Do not be around people. Don't be entertaining nobody where there is no forward progression. There is no momentum. Man, leave me a comment in the comment section if you know somebody who just has no forward progression, no momentum, no nothing, who's just stagnant year after year. And it almost seems impossible. Like, how is that even happening? But stay away from people like that, okay, you guys? Don't be afraid to let people know who you are nowadays, okay? Because listen, you've done way too much work. Man, comment in the comment section. I've done way too much work on myself. You've done way too much work on yourself to be identified and be held captive by your old life, to be held captive by somebody, your peers, your family members, your old friends, your co-workers, holding you hostage by your old behaviors, your old titles, your old way of thinking. You've done too much work. You've healed yourself. You've done a lot of forgiving. You've been completely understanding. You've humbled yourself. You've called yourself out and took a lot of accountability on toxic behaviors that you should be working on with yourself. And God knows you working on your temper. Comment in the comment section if you worked on your temper. Okay, you've done too much work, y'all. You've done way too much. You're a part of the winner circle. I know you on your up and up, okay? I don't attract people in my personal life or on my channel who are not hungry and thirsty for knowledge, thirsty for growth, okay? I know that you have done way too much to be held captive, held hostage by your old you. It's time for you to reintroduce yourself. It's time for you to tell people who you truly are. And it's not that you acting brand new. And I hate that. Oh, you acting brand new. You know what, you're right. You know what, you're right. I am acting brand new. Because why would I want to still be stagnant? Why would I not want to change? Why would I not want to have transformation? So when people talking about you acting brand new, they say it with like this negative connotation, like it's a bad thing. When in actuality, it's a really good thing. Like, well, how come you not in your newness? That's what I would be saying to people if they say, oh, you acting brand new, you switching up. How come you not acting brand new? How come you not in your newness? How come you not switching anything up? Why are you still staying the same? We're supposed to transform. We're supposed to grow. We're supposed to expand for the better. And it gets betterer and betterer and betterer and betterer. Comment in the comment section if you keep getting betterer and better and better. I know I keep getting better and better and better, okay? So don't be afraid to reintroduce yourself. It is time. We are in the season of transformation. We are in the season of getting all of our good karma back. We are in the season of abundance. We are in the season of all good things coming to you. And with that being said, remember that video of alignment? You in alignment with your newness. So because you are in alignment, and to stay in alignment and to maintain your alignment, you've got to reintroduce yourself and let people know how to address you. Let people know how to perceive you. Let people know you are not the old you and you're not your past. I don't care what it is that you've done. There's nothing that you could have ever done in this lifetime. And I mean nothing. I don't care if you murdered somebody. And I'm not saying that that's okay, but I'm saying you are able to be restored by the renewing of your mind. Okay? There is nothing that you could have done on this earth to where you need to be held hostage and you don't deserve to be looked at as somebody who has grown so much and you deserve your flowers and you've done this and you've done. There's nothing that you could have done in your past. Nothing. I don't care how many mistakes you've made. Coach Eden made a lot of mistakes, okay? I used to work in a prison, y'all, and I used to look at the inmates like, because we got access to all of their information before they get. I was a sergeant in my unit. Before they even get to their unit or whatever, before they even get to your unit, you know their entire history. You know what their charges are, what's going on. And most of the charges I used to read, I used to be like, dang, y'all did the same thing. I just never got caught. And I'm not laughing because that's funny, but that I'm just helping you understand and realize that there's nothing that you could have done in your past to where you don't deserve to be uplifted in your new era. I don't give a damn what you've done in your past. You deserve to walk in your newness. Do not let your past dictate you. Do not let your past hinder you. Do not let your past make you ashamed or think that you are not worthy of deserving to be on your pedestal because you in your new era. You are not your past. You've done too much growth. You've done too much work not to step in your newness. And I'm here to remind you, okay? It is time to reintroduce yourself, y'all. Hey, New, look at you. You looking good. Hey, New look good on you, baby. Comment in the comment section, New look good on me. Okay, you look good. It's time to reintroduce yourself, baby. Don't be letting people hold your past over your head. And correct people, put them in their place when they try to hold you back in your old life. Try to call you things that you don't want to be called. Try to address you as things that you don't want to be addressed at. Try to bring up your old habits, your old patterns, your old mistakes. Correct them. Check them right there where they stand, okay? I love y'all. Let me know what y'all thought about this video. It is time to reintroduce yourself. Have a good day, y'all.